we finally made it to Friday, folks. Woo! Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. We got my friend Ryan right here.
Hi.
You got me right here as well. Ryan, big plans this weekend? What's going on?
Big plans. It is my niece's birthday. Happy birthday, Isla. We're going down and celebrating, and then we're going to see my folks, I think, as well.
Nice. That's a
about
fantastic
you?
weekend full of family and friends and everything. I'm going to be heading up with Kayla and her family. We're going to be going up to Grand Marais.
Wow.
She's got a cabin up there, and it's the Fisherman's Picnic. So any viewers, you're going to be around the Grand Marais area, come say hi to me. I'll be walking around and probably stuffing my face full of some kind of food or something.
Oh,
like
it's going to
that.
be some good fish probably up there?
Yes,
Yeah.
fresh caught fish, I believe, at a lot of the
geez.
stands. And so it's going to be a really fun weekend.
And the donut shop up there, too.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a great ice cream spot, too.
We should make another trip up there
Yeah.
sometime.
Oh, it's
Maybe a
always
day
good.
of blindfolds in Grand Marais. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be great. Shout out to you, Grand Marais. Thanks for being you. Well, hey, if you are feeling crabby today, hopefully that's not the case, but if you are, let's start with a new study that suggests you may want to step away from the internet if you're in such a bad mood. German researchers studied 900 adults for 2 weeks, and the participants recorded their total internet usage, their moods, and whether they were keeping up with other activities on a daily basis during that period. And the researchers found those who used the internet excessively were the most stressed, had worse moods, and were more likely to neglect other aspects of their lives.
I totally believe all of that. You got to step away every once in a while. It's a useful thing. You got to have the internet in your life, likely, but I mean, you got to be able to step away and just take a break every once in a while.
Just don't turn the TV off right now.
Yes, keep us on for at least 25 more minutes. That's the goal anyway. Coming up tonight here on Northern News Now, we're going to be live in Grand Rapids, Minnesota for our Your Town Summer Series. We're going to have a good number of our colleagues stop by, getting to experience the best of the city during Tall Timber Days ahead of the weekend. So be sure to find our live shows tonight at 4, 5, and 6. And if you're watching us at 6:30, well, you can find our stories at northernnewsnow.com. Always fun to experience the different cities around the Northland.
It's always great. Hunter and I are going to be in studio for that 4 p.m. show, so you can find us in the studio. However, you can find some of our team members out on the streets of Grand Rapids.
I believe Adam's going up there. He's going to be live at 4, 5, and 6. Maybe Laura Lee.
I think so. Yeah.
One other human. I think there's a few humans that are going up there, so going to be a lot of fun up there for sure.
Grand Rapids is a lot of fun. And 3 years ago, our team was in Grand Rapids for the 2023 Your Town Summer Series. And I wanted to share this story with you, Hunter. A day we will look back on here. Hunter doing something incredible on live TV. Today's top stories, let's send it back out to the Grand Rapids area where meteorologist Hunter McCullough has a look at today's weather. Hunter, I have been informed that you are on a boat delivering the forecast. How's the lake life treating you?
I sure am, and as we we just had a fish on the line, but it got off here. But we're trying to catch a few fish out here. Ryan, I don't envy you at all being back in the studio, you and Kevin back there. So, we got one. All right, let's see here. This is Jeff Johnson, by the way, with Northern Drift Outfitters, and we are on the walleye right now, folks. Dan is going to be fishing here at 5 o'clock, so our goal is to outfish Dan. That's going to be kind of our goal here. We're not going to lose this one. Yeah, here we go. How does it feel right now, Jeff?
It feels good.
Okay, all right. All right, we might just skip weather here and take a look at this fish that we're about to get here. Hopefully a nice walleye here. Let's take a look.
I'm going to have to net this one.
I'm going to have to net it? Okay, let me...
we got a pike.
Oh, we got a pike. Let's go. Where's that net at?
I'll grab one.
Okay, okay.
This is not hook herself.
Beautiful. Look at that. That's some action, live action right here, folks. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta love pikes.
Yeah, you gotta love. They're aggressive. They're the best kind of fish to catch. Look at that. Already some action on these waters here. Again, this is Jeff Johnson. This is with he's with Northern Drift Outfitters. Very nice northern right there. So we've got plenty more with weather coming up here in just a little bit. I promise we'll get to some weather here in just a little bit. But for now, I'm going to toss it back here to Robin Kendall. Robin Kendall, quite a bit of action going on here. You can see the northern right there, and we're having a lot of fun already on the boat here. So it's going to get a lot more fun here as we head throughout the day here, Robin Kendall.
Hunter, I love how it was your goal to catch a fish live on air, and you literally just did that already. We just started.
I'm blown away.
I'm blown away by
It's
that.
checked off. It's checked off the box. It's already checked. We're good to go. Wrap it up. We're out of here.
Good times there.
Yeah, I don't want to rehash anything, but I remember it was me and Dan having a competition back and forth. So I think I won that day.
I think you
but
did.
It was a solid day.
It was a great
A
day.
lot of fun up there. Staying there, the Grand Rapids Marching Band continues successful program after 40 years.
Northern News Now's Laura Lee got to visit last year, I believe. It's certainly a great story before tonight's Your Town shows.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks march to the beat of their own drums.
It makes me really happy and just excited. No matter what my mind tells me, like, I can get through it.
Once it all comes together, it's just amazing.
We make excellence the norm, or at least we strive to do that.
Yeah.
The Grand Rapids Marching Band is one of few competitive marching bands north of the Twin Cities. They compete against teams with bigger budgets and more staff, and yet every year more than 132 students sign up to be a part of tradition.
So it's been a fabric of my life, from 1983 on.
Director Dale Gunderson, known as Gundy to the kids, has been coaching the program for more than 32 years.
Oh, you don't think we're going to be as good as we were last year? Hang on, watch this.
He started in band as a student and is now giving back.
The secret ingredient more than anything is just the tradition of student leadership.
Leaders like Amaria, Nora, Jaina, and Aaron.
I'm a drum major,
Yeah.
so I stand up here and try to fly.
Flying, conducting, all the same. And helping his fellow classmates become one beat.
I'm walking around making corrections, helping people out.
The students say there are two things that bring them together: music and pride.
Every competition we go to, we know we're representing Grand Rapids.
I make sure that everything I'm doing is up to the standard.
It's kind of just an underdog attitude, I feel like. People don't really know much about us, or they don't think of us as being a marching band school necessarily.
So what do you want to tell them?
Right. That we're gonna kick butt. I mean, can I say that?
And boy, do they.
Everybody's in the starting lineup. There's no bench in band.
No bench. Just each student playing their part in a bigger piece.
And Grand Rapids is very well known as an inviting place that people come and celebrate together, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Welcome back, everybody. It was awesome seeing the Grand Rapids marching band getting to play there, and it was awesome getting to hear from Hunter here, who was in the marching band for Two Harbors.
Yes.
I think it's funny too, looking back at high school, because there was a lot of different groups that probably all were friends, but at least in my high school, we never really ended up hanging out all together. There was theater, there was choir, and then there was marching band and speech and debate.
Yeah.
But what was it like being in marching band?
And it was interesting because Two Harbors, of course, a much smaller school,
Right.
I believe, than Maple Grove. So, I mean, everybody ended up kind of having to intermingle, you know? So, and marching band was always such a close community, hanging out with everybody, and just, it was such a fun time. Anytime you're on the football field or whatever, it was just an absolute blast.
What was the hardest part about it? Playing and moving at the same time?
Whenever it was, that too, but whenever it was hot out, it was super hot.
Oh, man.
Marching, I remember there was a Bayfield Apple Fest. Usually it's super cold, but there was one time the marching band went there, I think it was in 8th grade. I want to say it was 95 or something like that. It was unbelievably hot. We were all just dripping sweat, and it was a blast though. We made it through, but that's the harder times.
I gotta tell you too, it's probably hard in the cold too, as we see during the Christmas City of
City.
the North Parade. Yeah.
Exact opposite.
Wow.
That also is crazy, but you feel the extremes here in our region, and it's a good way to feel that for sure.
A lot of impressive kids out there. So hopefully all the folks now in the Grand Rapids Marching Band are going to have a wonderful time as they head back to school here coming up in a little bit.
Good luck.
But while most of our summer heat is pushing some crops to maturity and sadly drying out some plants, one of the more showy plants seems to be doing just fine. The National Sunflower Association says the crop is holding up well this year and growers are getting a better than expected result mid-season. The executive director of the association, John Sandbakken, says the flowers actually have an advantage in all of this heat thanks to a root that grows deep into the ground. So it actually helps the plant reach moisture that other crops can't reach.
Well, that's cool. It's like a giraffe, reaching the leaves that maybe other animals can't reach up top. So same kind of thing right there.
It's great. It reaches higher to the sun probably than most plants and their flowers, and then it reaches further down below.
What a beautiful flower too. Follows the sun throughout the day. I mean, just a really cool flower right there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For sure. As wildfires continue in northern Minnesota, the Boundary Waters area is partially reopening here and there, but as we've seen, the fires have taken a toll on Northland businesses that rely on summer tourists.
Connor White showing us why one woman's idea is proving her community is Ely strong.
We have access to beautiful wilderness right out our back door, literally.
For Bethany Hui, Ely is home, and there's no place else she'd rather be.
It's an extremely personal, close-knit community.
And when the wildfire sent smoke spewing through town, Bethany says she felt the same uncertainty as everyone else.
So you're just looking at this place that is so meaningful and imagining, what if it's gone?
One way she decided to help, putting her graphic design skills to use.
That I just started thinking about this idea of how resilient and strong our community has been in the face of uncertainty.
Bethany came up with Ely Strong Project, a way to give back to a community that's constantly giving back to each other.
To sort of give people something to rally around.
Bethany's design printed on posters, stickers, shirts, and hoodies. All the proceeds going to Ely Community Resources, a nonprofit that's helped young people with outdoor activities and after-school programs in Ely for nearly 50 years.
Reading those words, Ely Strong, I just started crying.
Jill Swanson is executive director.
There's so much strength in love and caring for each other. And I think that it was just such a beautiful gesture.
Ely Community Resource, I like to say that they stand in the gap. You start to like really realize how much you care about a place and the people.
And now a way for everyone to show their support.
When something you love is threatened, it really puts things in perspective, I think.
For an iconic part of Minnesota's North Woods. With Joe Van Ryan, Connor White, WCCO News.
I mean, sadly, as we continue to report here in Northern News now, it's been an active summer up there to our north, and it's always difficult hearing about these people's structures that get burned down, but then at the same time, it's also very nice to see folks coming together in these horrendous times.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems to be a thing that happens every year now around here.
Right.
You know, like we had Brimson last year, and now up in the Ely area. But definitely, I mean, unfortunately, those businesses up there not getting what they normally get in the summer months. So, obviously, we're thinking about you folks up there, and good to see people like that are bringing the community together as well.
Great project.
Yep.
Well, here on Northern Life, we've shown you some viral videos of those human-like robots that are dancing or playing sports, likely falling over. Well, it sounds like the Federal Communications Commission, or the FCC, has now banned the import of foreign-made humanoid robots due to national security concerns. So you don't have to worry about seeing too many of them on your street now. China dominating more than 80% of that market. Morgan Stanley predicts that the market for humanoids could reach $15 billion by the year 2030.
How though? Like, what's the purpose of them? I don't understand why they even exist. Or, I mean, they're funny and stuff, but like, are they going to help us in our daily lives someday?
I don't know. Probably be a form of entertainment in a way. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go check out the humanoids play some soccer.
I'd rather watch real humans play soccer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, what's wrong with
That's
that?
true. It's fun watching them fall over.
That's true. That is fun, when they're kicking things and all sorts of stuff.
Before we head to break here, a rare job opening you might want to get in London. The Elizabeth Tower, which is home to Big Ben, looking for its next timekeeper, someone who will learn the centuries-old craft of keeping that iconic clock running. The mechanism dating back to 1859, incredibly accurate, with old pennies helping to regulate that pendulum. It sounds like the job also includes winding 300 historic clocks by hand as well.
What a cool job. Very tedious, but very cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, hey, coming up after the break, the Wisconsin football team giving back after a tornado. Welcome back. A morning commute was especially difficult for some Minnesota drivers in the South Metro recently. Wait till you see what was splashing on Highway 62 in Minneapolis onto other cars. It was indeed, that's not dirt. That was what I'm told is liquid manure. Minnesota State Patrol says it was inches deep in both of those lanes getting splashed around out there. Our sister station even spoke to a driver who says she wasn't sure what she was seeing as she was just trying to drive to work. She said she was taking her car through the car wash at least 5 times, even parking it outside to air it out overnight. However, after a couple days, it still smells like a barn. So that driver's still worried they're going to have to eventually sell the car.
Man, this Taco Bell lettuce thing is getting out of control. I can't believe it, man. Now it's all over the roads? Come on, what's going on?
Can't have anything.
No.
Can't have lettuce, can't have highways anymore.
Did they ever explain how it got there? It's obviously not the Taco Bell.
I don't think so. I think they were still looking to see like how it ended up.
Sure, okay, that's disgusting.
That
Can
is
you
pretty
imagine?
disgusting.
Yeah, they get a couple car washes.
That'd be a cruddy situation.
Yeah, hey, boo. I don't know. In Wisconsin, listen, a recent tornado damaged a high school football stadium last week, but instead of worrying about where they're going to play, the school's players are spending their time helping their community rebuild.
Certainly great to see that. John Miller bringing us that story.
My daughter was showing me pictures of Calder. I'm like, no, that's not Calder.
While head coach Jeremy Korth saw pictures while he was out of town at his cabin, Menasha Junior offensive lineman Noah Kiley, who works for the school district, was in a building right behind the visitor bleachers.
Sounded like a train was going right through it. This is our second home, so like we all saw it and just got crushed.
Kiley then started going down the street helping those that were impacted.
The whole group of us went and started just taking the garage apart and getting off the car and sweeping away all the glass from their windows that broke.
Court says his players were lined up to help the stadium clean up on Tuesday morning, but he told them to help their families and community.
I just hope that people are able to rebuild and get back on their feet again because, you know, I think that's our community is a strong community, but people got to be able to get some help and get back on their feet again.
Players have been hard at work to help the cleanup. Many were out at Doty Island on Tuesday, and no matter where they play their games this year, they hope they can be a bright light for Menasha on Friday nights.
It puts an extra something there where we really got to show off for our community.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, obviously, just another situation where it's just so bad
Yes.
to see, but then seeing people come out, especially, young kids out there doing their part.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what happens. There's always a silver lining in everything. And with that, just like the wildfires, I mean, bringing the community together and getting to know your community a little bit better. It's a horrible tragedy. You hope it wouldn't happen, but definitely good to see the community coming together.
I just got to imagine there's going to be all sorts of support when their football season starts.
Yes.
That's going to be great to see.
Full bleachers for sure.
Sticking with football, the NFL season right around the corner,
Oh, my
Hunter. How about
gosh.
that? Green Bay Packers opening their 81st training camp with a ribbon cutting, and every year, as you know, players ride children's bikes between the two facilities as part of a long tradition. The Packers' first preseason game only a couple of weeks away against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't think I knew that was a tradition. Have we talked about that before?
I don't know if we talked about it on here before, but I have seen it before. Yeah, it's always kind of funny, especially the linemen getting on a kid's bike. Usually, I'm sure they've probably broken a couple in their day.
Sure, yeah, 350-pound person riding a little bike.
I think they got the money.
Yeah,
They'll be fine.
definitely very, very cool. I can't believe that it's already here, though. I mean, football, of course, a big signature of fall on the way. We don't have to worry about school anymore, you darn kids out there. We don't have to be stressed out about that. But yeah, football, starting to see the change of the seasons here, Ryan.
I was getting my hair cut at Great Clips today, and over at the Mount Royal Center, and they on the thing it said, "Get back to school, your haircut fashion." And I was like, "Back to school?
Insane.
It's 90 degrees outside. I don't want to go back to school."
I don't want to worry about that yet.
And I did realize I don't have to go back, but you probably do. We'll say goodbye and hello to the weekend after the break.
Welcome back, folks. Once again, if you're catching us at 12:30, you can find conversations and fun from Grand Rapids, Minnesota tonight here on Northern News Now. We're going to be back with another installment of our Your Town Summer Series. We're going to see you, of course, at 4, 5, and 6. And if you're here watching us at 6:30, you can catch all of our content at northernnewsnow.com. Do we have one more city after this too, Ryan?
I believe we do. I want to say, don't quote me on this, I believe it is in the UP.
I think it's Ironwood, I
believe it's Ironwood.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Coming up in probably about a month or so, you'll see all of us out there once again, and it's always a fun time every single summer to be able to take our team and bring us around the north.
Yeah, we spend so much time in the studio here. It's always so great to meet you guys and meet the viewers who make this possible.
Keep
for
us going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hey, before we go, if you don't like spiders, you're going to want to turn off the TV quickly. Spiders wove giant webs covering vegetation over a creek near Jerusalem, creating a rare and enchanting scene here. Millions of long-jawed spiders creating the webbing that envelops the forest to allow them to catch their prey. I'm not sure exactly what prey. I would assume mosquitoes, but it looks like it could catch a bunch of humans, too.
A big elephant, perhaps?
Yeah.
I don't know. And so it's not one big spider. It's a bunch of little spiders, right?
Millions of spiders.
Just clarifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the spider from Lord of the Rings. I think we're going to be okay.
That's the scariest thing on the planet. Oh, my gosh. Have a great weekend, everybody. We love you.
We certainly do. We'll see you on Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.